represent two dope-ass MCs. This man traveled all the way from the East Coast. He's been killing it lately, rising up the ranks really fast. Introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm Coma, Washington, D.C. Shouts to Steve Finch, Greg Nog, Mitch, all the people that made this shit possible. King of the Dot, you ready to kick this motherfucking card off or what?
And on my left side, you feel me, been steadily killing it, a local favorite / one of the illest up-and-comers, period. Let him know who you is, player.
What's up, everybody? I'm Frak. Shit, thank you so much, King of the Dot, for this opportunity. Check out that Bagels mixtape, soundcloud.com/Frak. Let's do this shit.
Me? Let's go. All different kinds of poppy seeds and all that shit. Make you pass positive for opiates on the drug test.
You are.
All right, who going first? He going first?
Yep.
Frak, round one, it's on you. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Get it.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Hey, Bay Area!
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? I'm Frat. They put me up against a recovered junkie. Well, fuck, dog, congrats. I'm not gonna make fun of your addiction, but you might want to start on back. Because this battle doesn't count if it's not on smack. Let's get it. You're here because you're past day's little buddy. That's awesome, man. He even practiced his Ilmac rounds on you. You are not a man. He gave you a spray tan, a faux hawk, and calls you his macho man. But in the bedroom, he keeps on calling you hollow hand. But you were behind Pat with Calico, and you were quiet as a bitch. Then you hit the message boards and started talking all this shit. Like if Cal really wanted it, I'd drop him with my fist, pop him in his lip, make him see that opposites exist. Dog, you're 4'6", built like a hobbit with some tits. What was the plan? What was the option for defense? To whisper Pat the code word, hop up on his wrist, and swing while he held you up like Mufasa on the cliff? Nah, see, being friends with Pat was a tennis match. Feel that one set coming that gave you hype over the net, but that love meant nothing, but fuck it. You're an addict who recovered and works as a therapist. That's your correct job? Why are you battle rapping? You should be giving a TED Talk. But in your battles, you're this animalistic, terrorist misfit, so far from a therapist's characteristics. What do you sit your clients down right there in the clinic? Then pocket check them and call them faggots and dipshits? You're in battles like, motherfucker, I'ma make you squeal! Then you go to work and it's like, well, how does that make you feel?
Disrespectful. Counter attack.
Then you go to work and it's like, well, how does that make you feel? Are you a killer or a therapist? Pick apart, Coma, so I pick apart, Coma. Your byproduct is bipolar. Look into my eyes, my pupil, it's not over. Nothing's cornier than you rapping about your Glock, Coma.
That's a hard-hitting way to start off the event. I can't even play. Round one, Coma, talk that shit, player.
Psychosis backed out like a bitch. And Avocado hit my phone and said, I'm sorry, man, someone else will have to do. I said, give me the gangster that's raising the biggest arms in the West. He said, Coma, I'm not gonna battle you. Frak the Jew. You must have huffed some fucking dust off when they called and said you take this shit. Back to basics. I came to get sick in the bay, you're just a basic bitch. For heaven's sakes, you probably prayed that my plane would miss the runway and you'd escape this shit. No faith until I appeared. So this is how God felt looking in the face of an atheist. But whether I am God or dogma, you're getting crucified or euthanized. But they gassed you, so this whole shit was suicide for a Jewish guy. And if you survive the cruise behind you, get baptized in your new blood. I've been stabbed in the back my whole life. I could give a fuck what a Jew does.
Let's go.
Irish to the death of me, thou shalt not step to me or get stuck. 4-leaf clover on the blade, I love pushing my luck.
Yeah.
You little, woo,
Okay.
you little fuck, you better kneel when you're facing a demon. When I lay these hands on your head, it isn't a faith healing. Disappear without a trace, fuck asking God for forgiveness. I would stab your God in the face if God is my witness. This is fire and brimstone, hell and high water are close now. Aim and get the name of the Father, name of the Son, and you're a ghost now. Fuck your cult following, you're getting slaughtered in front of your hometown. This whole crowd lined up to watch you die from the punch like Jonestown.
Okay.
So one question, Do you regret this now that I made you look like a coward? Alright, then stand there and don't say shit like when your people were getting pushed in the showers.
Time!
Hard ass round. Round 2, my man Frak. Talk that shit, player.
This racist ass motherfucker came with Jew jokes. I knew he would hit this shit. Neo-Nazi piece of shit calls his Tinder bitches his Schindler's List. Alright, so he has an amazing faux hawk, but he's hiding it. But just pretend like you can see it, alright? First antic of the day, let's get it.
Let's go. Mirror match.
Hey, Coma! It's Coma. It's not that my sight ruined. It's just weird seeing my reflection without white lines through it, but... How should I talk to this kid Frak? Well, he's never struggled like I did. Privileged white boy gets punched in the eyelid, cause nothing's more intimidating than multis and violence. And if he makes fun of me for Pat, his jokes are really weak. Pat took me to the side. He told me I'm unique. My emotional roller coaster was open and unleashed as the Nova Scotian ocean was unfolding at our feet. He said, Coma, never confuse emotional with weak. Then he kissed my lips with tears rolling down my cheek. I said, I felt this moment in a dream before. I've seen it myself. He said, shh, history has a strange way of repeating itself. I was born into darkness, metamorphed into Bane. These arms, atheists, always take them in vain. Oh. Infrared, infidel, heaven forged in my reign. This faux hawk is a metaphor for my pain. This faux hawk, pure evil. It was born as a heathen. I didn't even cut it, it just rose like a phoenix. Lord Jesus, then my voice so deepened. Morgan Freeman. Start talking really quiet like I'm holding the tears and start emotionally breathing. Take a moment to feel it. The build up to the punch and start poking and screaming. Fuck that, you use this bullshit vulnerability as a part of your scheme, disarming your problems before we can pick apart at your seams, guarding your demons like the Garden of Eden, walls in between, using emotions like show and tell for the scars that you bleed. It's the same way you say faggot in every comment you leave. It's the same way the marijuana's still haunting your dreams. Look, Coma, we know you wear your fucking heart on your sleeve, but that's the same sleeve that covers up the track marks underneath. So I'm gonna put this costume back on. We'll see if it helps. Next round, are you gonna battle me or yourself?
First battle of the day, full spin like this is crazy shit. Coma, what you got to say, man?
Yo, that Take Him in Vain line was about as awesome as dog shit. I hope that shit was a freestyle, because if you pay for that, then Caustic ripped you off. So what you got, prison jokes? Or are you gonna hit me with more genius bars than the Apple Store? We've heard that bullshit before. You spit that trash 3 times in your sorry-ass career. If you say it again today, then that's the 4th. You don't deserve this shot. There's so much talent at the door. I'd rather Marshall Mathers pass the torch to Macklemore than go back and forth with Frak. I don't know what the fuck this faggot even battles for. Multiple uses for your words, especially when that shit is corny. I should shank holes in your face for trying to be a thesaurus. So of course they picked this enormous platform for you to die on. But you just move your arms and say the same shit every time. Malathion. You know what rhymes with chopping beats like a vegetarian samurai? How about you owe an apology to Dirtbag Dan and the camera guy and the fans who didn't stand in line to watch you recant your rhyme? So if you can't pick up your hand and write, then stand outside with your fucking mouth shut like a pantomime. And goddamn it, we can't survive if we keep letting the shit that's cancerous in. If you and Future are the future, then our chances are slim. Jesus! You clowns are all the fucking same. Either your corny ass comics or you posted up on Frank Block with your fucking gang. What a shame. I'm coming from the days where they raised you on a Quemini and your bitch ass is checking for Riff Raff records coming out. When Drake said he performed at a bar mitzvah over in the States and used half the money to beat his brother's case, he was coming from your fucking house. So it's no wonder how you're guilt-ridden because of your pigment. Self-righteous, rich and privileged white student. If you take what I got left, you better march because you won't see the rights movement. And you try to buy your way into this. You bet your ass and look how fast that check is bouncing. I'll stuff your wallet down your throat on King of the Dot till you choke and put your money where your mouth is.
Hey, fuck. Internet gonna have to really make a tough decision on this one so far. 2 even-ass rounds. It all comes down to this. Frak. Let him know something, player.
He called me Macklemore. Damn, man, those were some hard bars. Looking like Battle Rap Chris went on an episode of Pawn Stars. See, I could come with arrogant white stereotypes, but that's not my swagger. You're more the type of white dude to be like, black lives? No, all lives matter. Your whole Remy battle, you were like, privilege? No, white people struggle too. Crowd full of hicks was like, fuck yeah, we do. But this debate, the diversity will make your racist ass worried hippies put you on a corner, have your hating ass buried, but you literally said, what does skin color have to do with the court's decision? Well, 44% of all victims with darker skin are forced in prison and face time with no co-defendant for baselines like Otis Nixon for the same crimes us pale guys commit every 40 minutes. You don't know that shit. I know my privilege. I worked in Oakland prisons where they caught 5 years on a weed charge on sole possession. That same day, I had a $1/4. They pulled me over with it. The popo was like, oh, you're white, so forget it. You weren't forced in the system to make a corpse your pigment. Cops' cannons only flash on whites when it's photogenic. You chose your addictions, forced those syringes, became this 4'6" homeless, homophobic, overdosing, dope addicted, doper posting, chauvinistic horde of shit. Wow. But yo, I get it. That's why you started shooting up in the tenderest vein. You were hoping that brown could make your melanin change, but you think men would get booked if they look like us? Say that shit in Oakland. Get shook right up. You think these cops would give them lead if they look like us? You think Oscar Grant would be dead if he looked like us? No, this the bed where you can get punked for your attitude. Dumping arrogant body in the avenue.
Let's go.
Ilmac snatched the chain. Made your boy Patty his stepson. Now I'm coming up in the West like a buried to set sun. They call me Frakiavelli, the Bay Area's best one. He said if he was gonna lose 1 round, he'd retire from battle rap. He literally said that. I said, now I'm coming up in the West like a buried to set sun. They call me Frakiavelli, the Bay Area's best one. That's Kardashian belly. I'ma carry the West, son.
Man, oh man. We got a new star, but I think we might have 2. Let's see what we gotta say, Coma. It all comes down to this.
Hey,
Talk to him.
King of the Dot, man. I appreciate you guys having me out. Real shit.
Chill. We're not done.
For the first time in my life, I know what it feels like to get what you wanted. See, we were both born with silver spoons. Mine just had dope residue on it. And over the years, I learned to love to watch you people hate me. Shouts to the nights that I slept on them frozen steps and all the cold stares that you gave me. So you won't hesitate to make a donation to save a baby in Haiti so you can say you give a fuck. You voted for Obama because he promised change, but when I wanted change, you just rolled your fucking windows up. And then you stared ahead, scared to death as the light was red with your mouth shut, but I still heard every word you said inside your head like, you disgusting leech. Coming up to me with your drug money cup, you won't get a crumb from me. No wonder he's in the streets, fucking bum. Nothing in this country comes for free. Just a bunch of thieves and dumpster breeds. Been drunk for weeks and he fucking stinks. His stomach shrinks because he doesn't eat, but he loves to drink, doesn't he? This motherfucker is covered in dozens of bugs and fleas. Junkie freak doesn't leave, he's gonna start touching me and give me some disease. Thank God when the summer leaves and it's 21 degrees, he's gonna freeze and he'll find your body in the gutter running some dust and leaves. But he's lucky it isn't up to me, because if it was, somebody would get a gun and come and ease the suffering. And then the light turned green and you pulled off and thought you were done with me. I never thought you'd come to see the day I crawled back from it all and you would have to stand in front of me. Good Lord. So in summary, I do this cause I have to. You're just a part of a trend. Who gives a fuck if you can rap? You got the heart of a bitch. And to the marks and the shit that would rather throw shade and show hate than show love when my face showed up. Mad at the fact that I smashed my first 2 battles back to basics at the Basso Club. Fuck performance of the night. There's no performing in my life. I am not here. This is my story. There's no Eric Foremans in my life. I was born into the fight.
Shout out Foreman.
And you all thought I was new to this. But that's the difference between someone who does this shit for the love and someone who loves to do this shit. I'm done.
Time! Give it up for this battle. Two dope MCs.
From the bay, when you can get pumped for your attitude, got a pump and rush, get dumped in the air. From the bay.